Hello everyone, that Manga Kid here to do a review of ACCA 13 Territory Inspection Department by Natsume Ono. This is a yen press release in the larger trim size, like a Viz Signature size format. It is a 6-volume series, as you can probably see, which just finished up in, maybe it was February, I think, of this year. So yeah, I was reading this as it was coming out, and I am a huge fan of Natsume Ono. As far as I know, own everything that's been released in English by her, and this is a series that I watched the anime for when it came out. I think it was a couple years ago now, and had been wanting the manga to be licensed here, so that I could read it because I was really wanting to own the series in some capacity. So basically, this is the story of Otis here on the cover. He is part of the government system called ACCA, which is made up of 13 territories, as you can probably tell from the title, which these 13 different separate kind of countries had all formed together under ACCA as one big kind of nation of separate little pockets. And ACCA is like the overseeing government, kind of, and they are trying to make sure that everyone kind of stays in line. And so ACCA is there are different representatives from ACCA who are placed at each of the 13 territories, and they kind of move on a rotational basis of a couple years. But basically, Otis's job as a member of the employee of the inspection department is to go to each branch of ACCA at each territory, each of the 13 territories, and inspect their department to make sure that there's no corruption, that ACCA is integrating with each territory respectfully and not engaging in any kind of nefarious behavior with the kind of local government that's there. So Otis is doing these inspections. It's a fun story because you get to see the differences in life and quality of life, the differences of each individual territory, because they're all very different from each other. And so Otis goes around to these as a member of the inspection department. He goes around to inspect the departments. And basically, the underlying plot of the story is that there is a coup d'etat being planned, or is being rumored, and it is rumored that Otis is the one kind of spearheading it. And so you spend the entire series kind of unraveling the mystery behind this supposed coup d'etat, and figuring out why people think that Otis is involved, whether or not he actually is involved, as well as all of the players behind the scenes, and how they're connected to this as well. And so it's kind of a very slow burning political drama, slice of life-esque story, which Natsume Ono does very well. And it's just super enjoyable. I love the characters, the unwinding of the story in such a slow and kind of methodical way is really interesting. And the art is, Yen Press usually does color pages and stuff in the beginning, so all of them have color pages. The first volume has quite a few that go into the volume here, but let me just get some good art. Like, Natsume Ono has very distinct kind of character design and stuff, and usually very simple backgrounds and things, but then you do get some panels that are more background heavy than character driven. But yeah, a lot of it is characters and her very distinct facial structure, style, and whatnot. But yeah, if you are looking for a nice slice of life with a bit more of a plot, then I definitely would recommend this, because it's not heavy. Like, it's dealing with heavy topics it's a government-based story, and but at the same time, like, you just kind of get to know these characters, and you enjoy, learning about the different territories and how they live, how the people in those territories live. And it's very interesting. It's kind of like Kino's Journey in a way. I haven't read the manga for Kino's Journey, but I own the remake of the anime that was released recently. Um, in that, like, Kino goes to a different town or village or whatever country every and travels around and goes to these different countries, which all have very different governing rules. This is very similar in that fact, in that each territory that Otis visits is extremely different than the last one. And you really get a good idea of kind of what each place stands for and their values and how they live as a people. And it's just a lot of fun. I really, really love this series, and I highly recommend checking it out. Um, yeah, especially if you like Natsume Ono, this is definitely one to check out. Yeah, if you've read ACCA 13 Territory Inspection Department, please let me know your thoughts on it. If you have any questions about it, let me know as well. And I hope you check this one out. Thanks for watching. See ya.